teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. 2K Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And a brief look here as State Farm presents our starting lineups. And as we take a look at Brandon Jennings right here, guys, what's your take?
And Jennings is a tremendously quick player, Kevin. Not real physically dominant. He's got that skinny frame, but he's so fast and quick that he can get anywhere he wants on offense. And then defensively, he loves to read the passing lanes, make steals, and get out in transition.
Well, he's extremely tough to stop in the open court, Steve. I mean, his finishing is much improved, and when he gets around the rim, he has pretty good air time, hang time, and dexterity to glide past defenders and finish the play.
Look at Milwaukee, winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
Well, right now for the Bucks, they've had a very tough time getting anything going so far. I mean, this was not the kind of start they imagined for themselves.
No, I'm sure it wasn't. I mean, they had high hopes coming into this season, and yet everything seems to have gone wrong for them.
Sanders against Watch. On the clock. From deep three-point range. That's good from Jennings on the assist from Sanders. Jennings has got himself on the board with 3 there. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Scott Skiles. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. He told me he's anxious to see how they do against a very connected and intelligent defensive team, saying, quote, "We can't be careless with the ball, and we can't just put our heads down. We have to play hard, but we also have to play smart. That's how we'll be successful." Kevin, can they find the right balance?
Thanks for the report, Doris. Guys, what do you do to spread this defense out?
Well, I think you've got to come at them with a variety of offensive looks. Try to keep them guessing, keep their rotations a little bit off rhythm.
As usual, Steve, you're all over it. You've got to keep switching things up on them so they can't get settled into a defensive rhythm or groove. So give them something they don't expect.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Back to Harden. Passes to Udo. Right side Jennings from downtown. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Rondo kicks to Green. Dishes it to Blatch. Over Harris. The rebound by Harden.
There's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Jennings can't get it to go.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Rondo, no good. The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns.
Well, it was a good win. Ball movement, offensive spacing, efficiency. They were just really solid at that end of the floor.
And when they got hot, they were impossible to cool down. That was the case throughout the game.
Here's Rondo, following the basket by Brandon Jennings. Again, Rondo missing.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Here's Harden. Here's Udo. The shot is off. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field.
And the glaring factor for me in that loss was the poor rebounding. I mean, they got destroyed on the glass.
Yeah, they were outworked. I mean, it's plain and simple. To rebound the ball, you got to work. You got to do your work early. You got to be physical. You got to go after the ball, and you can't give up. And they just didn't work hard enough.
Harden the pass to Harris. He feeds it to Jennings. It's stolen by Rondo. Jennings against Bradley. There's the dish to Bass. Outside, Green. Pass to Rondo. Blatch, guarded by Harris. And Blatch gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. The Bucks trail, and they played the Celtics once earlier in the season.
And what caused them to lose that last matchup was the mistakes. When they just committed too many turnovers, and they were sloppy with the ball, and that's why they lost.
Now here's Jennings. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Sanders. That's collected by Blatch.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Lobs it up there. It's rebounded by Udo. And sloppy play to be avoided at all costs.
Kevin, just take care of the ball. That's what you want to tell him. Just take care of the ball. Don't throw weak passes. Don't be careless. Don't telegraph your passes. If you keep your focus mentally, you won't make those kinds of careless mistakes.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their success rate from the stripe this season, about 77%.
You know, this season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
Free throw drops for Sanders. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, despite tying things up, he's still shaking his head, knowing he could have given them the lead.
And Bradley gets it to go. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Feeds it to Harris. Leads him in there. Sanders' shot is good.
You know, those types of high percentage shots, Kevin, should be a big part of what they do going forward.
Outside Rondo. Kicks to Blatch. There's the pass to Green. Over Harris. The offensive rebound. Blatch. Nice second effort. Good job staying with it. Blatch has got his second bucket.
Well, not only does he excel at getting those offensive rebounds, but he's really good getting putbacks and layups off of those boards.
Udo with the ball. Blatch defending. Udo gets to Jennings. Over Green. Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got 7 points. The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. The feed to Bass. He dishes it to Blatch. Fires at the elbow. Milwaukee with the rebound.
The defense got away with one there. I mean, usually he'll hurt you if you give him that kind of a shot.
Jennings kicks to Udo. Working on Blatch. 7-foot shot. The second chance effort. And there's the rejection. Rondo with it. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Pass. He kicks it to Blatch. Over Udo. Blatch missing again.
Not his best quarter. I mean, the shots just haven't fallen for him.
Jennings against Rondo. Harris dishes to Jennings. From outside the arc. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see they recognize that, Clark. I mean, they are not going to give him that look.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the night.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Celtics. Steamsma checked in for Blatch. And Jordan Hamilton subbed in for Brandon Bass. And both free throws good for Green. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Look at Cool Hands, a top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
I'll tell you what, he's been on quite a roll here of late. Just a pure scoring display.
Milwaukee with the ball. Trailing by 2. He passes it to Gooden. And that one's on target from the wing. Gooden's got his first bucket of the night.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
Passes it to Bradley. Dishes to Hamilton. Back to Bradley. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And that is good. Hamilton's got his first points of the game.
Great move to get to the bucket and lay that one in. He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive.
Here's Clark. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Gooden, and the shot is good. The Celtics shooting just about an even 40% to start. Bradley kicks to Green. Celtics passing it around. Outside Rondo. He feeds it to Bradley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gooden with the steal. Here's Perez. Goes up. That is good. And the Bucks lead by 2. Now Rondo. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. The dish to Steamsman. Back to Rondo.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
Jennings passes to Gooden. Feeds it to Dallenberg. Pass to Clark. Screen by Dallenberg. Over Rondo. No good from Clark. Here comes Rajon Rondo. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Back to Hamilton. This one for 3. Brandon Jennings with the rebound. The Bucks shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Kicks it to Gooden. No luck. Boston trailing. Here's Bradley. 9 points last game. From the corner. Good. He hits the jump shot.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically. First in three-point field goal percentage. 4th in scoring. And they're in the top 10 in rebound. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And you look at those numbers, and what obviously stands out is first in the league in three-point shooting. That's amazing. They've just done a nice job of spacing the floor, getting good looks for their shooters out there, and really passing the ball unselfishly.
Now here is Hamilton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
Well, he wasn't going to miss that. I mean, they were way too late to get to him out there.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And that one's good by Clark. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the mid-season surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. You look at the Bucks. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance. And, of course, the Boston Celtics, a game and a half away.
Well, right now for the Bucks, you know, they've had a very tough time getting anything going so far. I mean, this was not the kind of start they imagined for themselves.
No, I'm sure it wasn't. I mean, they had high hopes coming into this season, and yet everything seems to have gone wrong for them. Smart, he's just using his size advantage to get his shot off.
And a sweet stroke, too, you might add.
Here's Clark, another key contributor to that nice win against Phoenix. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Cuts off the pass. Beat down low. Covered by Barbosa. McMillan kicks to Sessions. Now the pass to Reed. He dishes it to Blatch. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Sessions. And again, Boston with the triple. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Clark, averaging 26 points a game. No good. And here's Boston. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Now the feed to Reed. He kicks it to Sessions. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped them get right to the rim.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got his second basket of the game. Now here's Sessions. Tight defense on him. Baseline try. The shot is off.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics. They're up by 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve, I think, challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Clark, he's in at point guard. Udo out there with Sanders. Then it's Harden. Clark dishes to Sanders. Howard down the dunk.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Man, maximum force on that dunk.
Celtics leading by 4. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Suns was superb. He had 23 points and also helped out forcing a few turnovers, coming away with key steals. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks, Doris, very much. I'm sure he's going to carry some of that great momentum, Clark, into tonight.
And that's the way it works, guys. A big game like that just carries over sometimes. We'll see.
Yeah, all of a sudden the rim looks big. Everything seems to come easy, and your game just flows.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Harden's shot is good.
Well, the thing that comes to mind to me is how effective he is around the rim. He can finish with either hand and finish strong.
And Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
That shot wide open. Bradley's got 8 points.
What a streak he's on. He's just one of those guys who can really catch fire.
Harden guarded by Bradley. Here's Perez. Hamilton pulls it in. Hamilton's got his 4th rebound in this one. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Sessions passes to Hamilton. Passes it to Sessions. And the rejection by Udo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Harden kicks to Clark. Down low. Here's Harden. Count it from 12.
Offensively just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Sessions gets a screen from Bass. Sessions dishes to Bass. Dunked hard with one hand.
An open lane right there. Pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took advantage.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he seized it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here.
And we'll take a look here at a very skilled bunch of point guards at the stripe. Look at the numbers they've put up over the last 10 games. Look at Cool Hands, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
He's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. Simple as that.
I think your point guard is your leader, and he sets a tremendous example at the foul line with his composure and consistency.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. The Bucks also changing it up. Tinsley's checked in, and Henson subbed in for Larry Sanders. And so Clark nails both of them.
Boy, he's knocking them down. No surprise there. He's one of the premier free throw shooters in the league.
Dishes it to Reed. He feeds it to Blatch. From 7, and again it's Boston converting. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Clark. 6 points for him. The dish to Henson. Working on Blatch. Here's Tinsley. And the layup falls.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
It's been a struggle for him offensively tonight, and they'd love to have his production out there.
Here's Clark. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
This team has to tighten up inside. Way too many easy hoops in the lane.
Yep, that's 5 straight buckets they've given up from the key now, and it's hurting them.
Here's Henson. A strong effort on the rebound. Nets the second chance points. Henson's got his first basket of the night. Outside Rondo. Here's Steamsma. Tinsley covering. Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Yeah, some good matchups. And I'll tell you, that Pacers game definitely has caught my eye.
Pass to Harden. The pass to Harris. Money shot. Here's Tinsley. The shot from the low post is good.
Textbook offensive rebounding right there. I love that. Those putbacks are buckets any team loves to get.
McMillan kicks to Reed. He passes to Steamsma. There's the screen by Blatch. The drive by Rondo. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Blatch. Blatch has got 10 points.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Bucks trail by 3. Clark kicks to Harden. Feeds it to Henson. Kicks to Harris. And the pass to Clark. He dishes it to Henson. And it's blocked by Blatch. Here's McMillan. Gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Now, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Here's Clark. Gets it to go. Clark's got 6 in the quarter.
Seems to be getting better as this game goes on.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Celtics. Sessions comes in for McMillan. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Here's Sessions. He's got 5. Outside Rondo. There's the feed to Sessions. Over Barbosa, and that one's good. Sessions got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Jennings kicks to Dallenberg. Harris up top. Over Green. Harris misses.
Nothing fancy about that play. Just good, hard-nosed basketball to haul in the board.
Blatch sets the pick for Rondo. He kicks to Sessions. Passes it to Blatch. Over Dallenberg. A shot by Blatch, no good.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Melo's checked in for Andre Blatch. Now here's Sessions. He's got 7, and it's Rondo penetrating. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Barbosa off the pick from Harris. Barbosa passes to Harris. Back to Barbosa. Fires from 18. Can't get it to go.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Melo dishes to Reed. Gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
And that one's good by Gooden.
Not much resistance for him after that pick, Kevin. I mean, he had all sorts of space to hit the shot.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Green kicks to Rondo. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Points in the paint have been the main course, or main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
Well, they're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher.
That's good. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Jennings kicks to D'Alembert. It's back to Jennings. D'Alembert with the screen on Sessions. This is to Gooden. Clock at 6. From 11 feet away. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now Sessions. 7 points in the game. Rondo kicks to Sessions. They kick it out to Green. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 9. The drive by Jennings. Took him no time at all on that one. Jennings has got 9.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Green with a screen for Sessions. Over Barbosa. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barbosa. Moves back up. And that one's good by Gooden. Gooden's got 4 points in the quarter.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a little bit, trying to close this gap.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
The last few weeks, you see how Boston stacks up. 10th in blocks, 15th in steals. And as far as fewest turnovers per game, not a strong suit. They've struggled here. Top 20 in the league. Those numbers can get you beat.
Yeah, and this is a team that really relies on those blocks that you talked about, Clark, because when they're at their best, they're really challenging every shot. They cover up, they close out on jump shooters, and if you penetrate and get to the rim, they've got a host of shot blockers there waiting for you.
Sessions passes to Green. Out to Sessions. Hamilton. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Udoh. Udoh's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Harden dishes to Sanders. Gets the bucket. Sanders has got 7 points in the game.
And guys, 10 of their last 12 points coming in the paint.
Yeah, I like their aggressiveness on offense, but the question is, where's the defense? They've got to put up some resistance here.
Gets it to go.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
1:36 left in the first half of basketball. Clark kicks to Harden. Lobs the alley-oop pass. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
He feeds it to Bradley. Jumps up. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff going on around the league today, and a lot of fans focused on that matchup for New York.
And here's Harden for 3. The rebound by Jeff Green.
Boy, both clubs really battling under the boards.
Yeah, and you know, Steve, the rebounding story really mirrors the game at large. I mean, it's been pretty much tit for tat, neck and neck.
Harden kicks to Clark. Rebounded by the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Sessions. It's rebounded by Udoh. Udoh's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Here's Sanders, and he lays it straight in. Sanders has got 8 here in the quarter. Now Sessions. He has 7. Nice shot by Hamilton. And the Celtics lead by 4.
I like it. He could have gone for the forced finish, but opted instead for kind of a nice smooth finger roll. I like it.
And the first half ends in a close one. Celtics lead by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you
now presented by Sprint. Glad you're along for the ride as we get set to bring you the halftime show. The NBA season beginning to take shape. The Celtics have the lead out in Boston against Milwaukee. They're trying to close in on the 8th best record in the conference. A win here would give it to them. Jordan Hamilton giving them a nice boost, 13 points. As you might expect, he's been a huge factor from outside. And the Bucks still in it, going all out. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. A difficult first half for Leandro Barbosa. An embarrassing stat for him as he comes to the break. No shots made from the floor. And that's it for us here in the studio. Time to send it on back out to Kevin Harlan and the gang for the start of the second half.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. A fantastic game from Jordan Hamilton in this one.
All game long, he's been dialed in from deep, hitting 3 after 3.
And his sharpshooting display should open up the floor, as they'll have to try to clamp down on him from outside, and that could open up other lanes.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Celtics. Rajon Rondo and Avery Bradley out there in the backcourt. Green is out there with Brandon Bass. And it's Blotch in at the 5. Roaming the paint. The drive by Rondo.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off and then he took advantage.
Bucks trail by 6. Jennings kicks to Harden. Harris outside. Back to Harden. Guarded by Bradley. Harden the pass to Sanders. And that one's good. Sanders has got 13 points. Celtics leading by 4. Outside Rondo. Back to Blotch. Knocked loose. Outside Rondo. Takes a 3. Another miss by Rondo. Bucks trail by 4. Harden dishes to Harris. And that one's good.
That's 5 straight hoops in the paint. What a fantastic job of attacking the rim.
Well, Steve, they're getting the looks that they want down there, so might as well keep going right at the rim. If there's no resistance, then make them pay.
The dish now to Bradley. Pass to Green. Puts up the baby hook. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Harris outside. Back to Harden. With the lead pass. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The Bucks number 1.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
Shoots from 12, and he hits the jumper for 2. Harden's got 6. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Feeds to Bradley. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. The game now all tied. Harris has got his second basket.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
Outside Rondo. Kicks it to Blotch. 6 to shoot. Back to Rondo. Ball stolen. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Harden's got the ball.
I'm not sure which was better, the fast break or the steal that got it started.
I think it was the defense, Steve, quite honestly. I mean, the whole play isn't even possible if he doesn't make the steal.
And there's the pass to Bradley. He dishes it to Blatch. Back to Bradley. Celtics passing it around. Here's Bass, and it's blocked. Harden outside. And here's Rondo. He's got 8. Here's Bradley. Boston, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Bucks. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Step back on that one and let it fly. And that's now 11 points for Brandon Jennings. Rondo with it. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Here's Blatch. Blocked. Harden against Bradley. Harden gets to Jennings. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
What a great possession, guys. Got a really good look there.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there. Let's take a look at what the last month has looked like for the Bucks as far as NBA stats go. First in three-point shooting, third in rebounding, and they also show up as a team in the top 5 in scoring. Boy, this team is balanced and versatile offensively.
Man, you look at those numbers, and what obviously stands out is first in the league in three-point shooting. That's amazing. They've just done a nice job of spacing the floor, getting good looks for their shooters out there, and really passing the ball unselfishly.
Outside Rondo. He passes to Brandon. Shot to stop the drought. Here's Blatch. And their work on the board pays off with the second chance points. Blatch has got 12 in the game. Harden kicks to Henson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Blatch has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Hamilton, the pass to Rondo. Here's Steamsma. Good D by Harden. Bucks leading by 4. Shoots over Blatch. Harden can't hit. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
That was a nice, strong one-hand jam there.
Yeah, brought it back and ripped it down.
That's how you do it. That's nice.
Jennings with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Shoots over Bradley. Here's Henson. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Bucks lead by 4.
This is not what they wanted to let happen. They're just getting pounded inside.
Yeah, they are, Steve. I mean, they're just not making life difficult at all for scorers in the paint. I mean, that's an area that you've got to protect with force and aggressiveness. We haven't seen it.
And the shot is good.
I tell you, they might have to make a defensive adjustment. They can't give him that kind of a look from beyond the arc.
Here is Harden. He's got 8. Udo kicks to Harris. Gives him the lead pass. A shot by Udo, no good. The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Rondo kicks to Hamilton. He's guarded by Jennings. Outside for Blatch. For the lead. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Harden outside. The feed now to Udo. He's covered by Rondo. The shot by Udo, no good. Boston trailing. Outside Rondo. Bradley. Hamilton outside. Three-pointer. Here's Blatch. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Bucks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Jennings kicks to Harden. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Tell you, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Brooklyn game turns out.
It's a close game here in Boston. Rondo dishes to Bradley. There's a screen. Rondo. He kicks to Hamilton for the lead. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, a very steady contributor to the offense.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You gotta like what Jordan Hamilton has done in this game.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Bucks, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Pass to Harris. Back to Barbosa. Dishes it to Clark. He feeds it to Sanders. That's good. Sanders has got 15.
Boy, this is a shooting exhibition, guys. I mean, he's not wasting any of his chances.
And Sessions kicks to Bass. Pass to McMillan. 6 on the shot clock. There's the dish to Green. Over Sanders. That one's good from the corner. 8 points for Jeff Green. The Bucks trail. Clark kicks to Barbosa. Feeds to Gooden. Kicks it to Clark. Takes the lead pass. And that one's good by Gooden. Gooden's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, what a great job of getting into the teeth of the defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's been their main point of attack. I mean, get the ball deep and try to score from in tight rather than rely on their outside shooting. I mean, that's a more consistent way to score. Take it inside.
Rebound, Boston. Reed's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Sessions against Barbosa. The pass to Green. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Harris.
I thought he'd make that one. I mean, that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Gooden right through the D for the layup. Gooden's got 4 points now in the quarter. Passes it to McMillan. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
Here's Clark. 10 points for him. Gets it to go. Clark's got 12.
One of the sweetest moves in the game, the reverse layup in traffic.
Sessions passes to Green. He dishes it to Bass. From about 16, gets it to go. He has 6. 1:21 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Clark. He's covered by Sessions. Clark dishes to Barbosa. Here's Gooden. It's rebounded by Bass. The Celtics shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the 3rd quarter. And Sessions kicks to Bass. Offline from the high post. The Bucks shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Here's Sanders. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
Here's Reed. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Sessions got his 8th assist here tonight. The Bucks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Clark. He's covered by Sessions. And that one's good by Gooden. Gooden's got 14. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Baseline jumper. Shot is off. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Bucks ahead, leading by a point. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up, and we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game segment. Doris?
Kevin, the uncontainable game has come from the Bucks bench. When you can rely on that second unit for a contribution, it's a huge asset, and they've shown the ability to contribute in bunches off the bench, guys.
Doris, thank you. And what a difference their bench has truly been making here. They really changed up the game.
Well, you know, Kevin, when you have this sort of bench performance, you really throw off the other team's rhythm. You know, you take them out of their normal matchups, all of a sudden the game changes strategically, and I think you, as a team, kind of gain control of the action.
I couldn't agree with you more, Steve. And credit the coaching staff for seeing and seizing the opportunity here. They mixed up assignments, they moved guys around, off and on the floor, and they got the boost that they needed from them.
On the court for the Bucks, Clark in at shooting guard. Udo out there with D'Alembert. Then there's Jennings, and it's Harden in at the small forward. Brandon Bass is checked in for Boston.
Well, D'Alembert is a solid player in this league, Kevin. He's a great shot blocker. He provides that deterrent inside that you need, and it can also get on the glass for rebound situations.
Yeah, very strong presence on the ball. Offensively, he gives second-chance buckets, along with surprisingly competent mid-range jump shooting. Clark, the pass to Jennings. He passes to Udo. Shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside Rondo. And there's the feed to Bass. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 4.
They're taking it to the hoop strong now, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And, Steve, I love it. I mean, I like to see guys attacking the rim and taking it to the paint. It's fun basketball to watch. It's not for the faint of heart, though. You got to be a man to go in there strong.
Back to Butch. Over D'Alembert. A shot by Butch, no good.
Shot seems to be a little awry today, just off a fraction. They've got to have him pick it up, though, and soon.
Clark dishes to Harden. Count that one. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Guys, that time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside Rondo. Back to Butch. Over D'Alembert. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shots you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Clark kicks to Udo. Jams it straight down.
And they're going to need more possessions like that one to try to extend this lead.
And if they have possessions like that, guys, they'll continue to add to their margin and keep that pace going brisk.
Back to Rondo. Jennings with the steal. And the shot is good.
That's turning good defense into quick offense, Clark.
And that's the way to operate. Get up the court quickly. Don't waste any time. Whenever you have a chance to go fast.
Here's Hamilton. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Bucks leading by 10. Here's Clark. Puts the lead pass in front of him. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First one falls for him. Boston making some changes. Green comes in for Brandon Bass. And Sessions subbed in for Jordan Hamilton. The Bucks also changing it up. Harry Sanders is checked in for D'Alembert. And Tobias Harris subbed in for James Harden. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
Yeah, they can't keep the status quo at this point. They've got to make some changes.
And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Green in the post. He's against Sanders. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Green, he's got 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
And he sinks the second. Here's Clark. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. He kicks it to Harris. Dishes to Sanders. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Sanders has got 19 points.
This is a nice lead they've built. Very good job controlling the glass this game.
You've got to be pleased as a coach to see how your team has boxed out. Very fundamentally sound basketball.
Here's Bradley. Puts up the runner and hits.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help them out if he was a bit more assertive.
Clark kicks to Jennings. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the basket good. Jennings has got 4 this quarter. Celtics trail by 13. Outside Rondo. Sessions. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
First free throw is good. And so Sessions nails both of them. Here is Jennings. He feeds it to Harris. Pass to Clark. That's good.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Celtics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Rondo kicks to Bradley from 17 feet out. That's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Guys, he's really shot the ball well. It's definitely not his fault they find themselves trailing in this one.
Here's Clark. Sanders with a screen on Sessions. Clark. And Boston with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Celtics trail by 11. The dish to Rondo. Sessions up top. Watch. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. Watch has got 4 points now in the quarter. The Bucks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Clark kicks to Sanders. Feeds it to Jennings. And that one's good. Jennings has got 19 points. Celtics have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. They get a hand on it. Now here's Sessions. The 19-foot shot. And Blatch gets it to go on the assist by Sessions. Sessions got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, exactly, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
Udo, the pass to Clark. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Jennings with the bucket.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, they're cruising now, really looking to add to this lead, and this has been a clinic, Clark.
Rondo kicks to Bradley. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Here's Clark. No good from Clark.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Clark dishes to Jennings. He dishes it to Sanders. It's stolen by Rondo. Celtics trail by 9. Rondo off the pick from Blatch. Here's Bradley. No luck. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Kicks to Clark. Sanders with a screen on Sessions. Udo kicks to Jennings. There's the 3. That's good. Jennings has got 15 points in just the second half.
What an incredible quarter he's having. He's unstoppable right now.
And here's Sessions. Outside Rondo. Green with a screen for Rondo. Sessions up top. Green left side. Outside Rondo. Shoots over Jennings. Boston again missing.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
The pass to Clark. A 3 ball. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Clark's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Now they are hitting everything they're throwing up. Look at all these threes.
I like the fact, Steve, they're trying to knock him out here. They're trying to hit him with a haymaker. The killer instinct, they're trying to put him out of their misery early.
Brandon Bass has checked in for Sessions. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. James Harden, he's checked in for Brandon Jennings. That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws.
Take a look at what Andre Blatch has done. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's blocked 1 shot, helping out on defense there.
Well, it was a good bit of help he provided to get that block. You love to see when your teammates are covering up for you defensively. Gives you a lot of confidence in your unit as a whole. Now, even though they're down, I like their mentality. Work it inside and try to create some contact down low.
I like it as well. I mean, you just can't assume that you can shoot your way back into it when you're down. You got to grind it out, and part of that is getting the ball inside.
Clark. It's good on the putback. Sanders has got 21.
They have a nice lead here and have really controlled the glass for the majority of the game. Kudos to them for their strong effort on the backboard.
Yeah, and they're sending a message too, Clark. They're really coming out and playing a very physical game here. So hard not to go for it when you see that chance at the alley-oop.
Bet he wishes he hadn't, though.
Rondo drives in. Passes it to Bradley. From 17 feet out. That's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists in the game. Bucks leading by 13. There's the pick. Clark kicks to Udo. He dishes it to Clark. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And here's Harden for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the 3-point line.
The feed to Blatch. Back to Rondo. He kicks it to Bass. Uncovered. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Bucks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Clark kicks to Harden. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter. Sanders' shot is good. Sanders has got 6 here in this quarter.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Clark, the pass to Harris. It's stolen by Rondo. Free throw good from Bradley. Boston making some changes. Melo's checked in for Bass. And Sessions subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Tinsley's checked in.
He needed to cash in on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Now here's Sessions. Fast break opportunity here. Here's Green. And Sanders pulls it down. Milwaukee's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Dishes to Clark. He feeds it to Sanders. On the money from 12 feet away. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Not much drama left in this one, guys.
No, it hasn't quite exactly been a nail-biter. I mean, it's going to be a great win for them, though.
Blatch. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Here's Clark. It's stolen by Bradley. Throws it from deep. Offline. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan saying see you next time.
15 total assists for you. Really, it was a show you put on with your passing. When you get in a zone like that, does the game slow down for you?
I guess. I mean, sometimes it slows down, but it's still moving incredibly fast, man. One thing that never really gets mentioned when you come into the league is just how fast the game is. I mean, everyone from centers to guards all move up and down the floor at speeds you just aren't used to. And every decision is a split-second one. I guess things slowed down for me a bit, but I can tell you this much. My heart's still racing from that game, at least. Believe that.